California is way more upside down when it comes to its budget. I was right in the middle of watching all of this money fly back and forth with the California Highway Patrol. I just happened to be the chief in Los Angeles County, and Southern Division was happening, so I had my eyes on a lot of stuff. I
Right.
had my eyes on employees getting paid to stay home. They didn't have to use sick leave when they went home. They were getting funded. The state of California was getting funded, getting reimbursed for these employees that were staying home because they had tested positive. They're ordered to stay home. They don't have to burn sick time. They have to burn sick time if they have the flu, if they have pneumonia, if they break their leg off duty, things like that. For some reason, because but it was a different story, and now the government's responsible for your illness. It's all bizarre to me. But beyond that, I saw at the highest levels of government, firsthand, looking at the paperwork, what I consider at the very best, incredible mismanagement of federal funds pouring into California. The way I saw money coming in from the feds placed into this undertaking or that reimbursement or that program that was supposed to be specifically for, I am telling you, it was a disgrace. You know what's happening all over the place. And that's what we're talking about with waste right now.
And let me touch on California, Mark, since you brought it up. We're talking about state bailouts. $350 billion was allocated by Congress to bail out state and local governments. The allocation formula, in other words, how this money was going to be distributed to various state governments, that formula was changed by Pelosi from a population-based formula to one based on the unemployment rate. This benefited lockdown states. If a state had a lockdown where no one was allowed to work, then obviously unemployment went up and they would receive more money. Due to this change, California got an extra $67 billion. New York got an extra $6 billion. Illinois got an extra $2.1 billion. And New Jersey got an extra $2 billion. All these states are democratically led. Florida, Vermont, and Wyoming lost billions of dollars as a result of this change. The 50 richest cities in the United States got $100 million. Beverly Hills, $6.3 million. Atherton, California, the wealthiest city in the United States. Average household income of $525,000. That city received $1.3 million. LA County, according to this report, they received so much federal aid, they paid lifeguards up to $510,000 a year. I heard you say a minute ago that they were taking this money and putting it all kinds of different places. I don't know, but there's a little bit of chicanery involved in how this money was distributed and where it was going. It doesn't seem like that's something worth mortgaging our futures over. So, Mark, California has a balanced budget law. I've seen now that they can manipulate things to make the budget balanced when it's really not balanced.